Greetings, Onion Slice, and I've recently beaten the Gaping Jaw Enhanced boss fight, or the Everdark Sovereign Adel Baron of Night, which is a limited time boss. And so today I want to show you what you get from unlocking everything in the new reward system. So after you beat the Sovereign, you will get a currency called Sovereign Sigils. These Sovereign Sigils can be then used out here. As you can see here, it's marked right there on the map. You have to go outside and you can trade the Sovereign Sigils at the Collector Signboard. Now let's check out the easiest things. This is probably why you came to this video. So what does this stuff do? So first and foremost, the Witch's Brooch is something that you probably shouldn't do unless you want a cosmetic change on the Witch's Brooch. So the Witch's Brooch is Guardian's relic that he gets from either trusting Recluse or, spoiler alert, taking out Recluse. So if you trust Recluse, she will give you the Witch's Brooch. If you don't trust Recluse, you will get the cracked Witch's Brooch. This doesn't do anything. So don't spend your Sovereign Sigils on this because it does not do anything. I already did it. I tested it. So don't waste your Sovereign Sigils. It costs 3 sigils. Don't do it. It's only a cosmetic thing. Anyway, you can also conjure Shifting Earth with 1 Sovereign Sigil, one of the 4 possible Shifting Earths, and also you can alter the Great Side of Grace. Now, let's talk about that real quick. So altering the Great Side of Grace is another cosmetic thing that does nothing, and today I will prove that. So once you defeat 4 Night Lords, the Round Table hold will go completely dark. And yeah, so this is purely just for cosmetic purposes. As you can see here, it's very dark, it's like blue and stuff, and you can use the Collector Signboard to restore it to the light. Additionally, you can view the catalog and purchase some urns that will allow you to have a different relic combination, different color combination for your relics for your various characters. So I recommend you target these after you purchase the special relic. But first and foremost, this should be the first thing that you purchase, the enhanced version of the relic that the boss drops. So in this case, for me, it was Knight of the Baron. You get the Dark Knight of the Baron when you defeat Gaping Jaw, Everdark Sovereign Gaping Jaw. This is a really good relic, which improves your critical hits +1, improves critical hits in general, and gives you runes when you perform critical hits. Additionally, you can purchase some of these really good relics right here. As you can see, I already purchased the gold one. This is the one that I probably recommend the most. It starts you out with a Stone Sword Key, gives you an additional permanent attack power once you complete Ever Jails during an expedition, and treasure chest will be marked at the start of the expedition. And other things, as you can see here, you can go down the list. But yeah, so additionally, you can purchase skins. If you don't have Merc, I recommend you get everything else first, and then you get the skins, because the skins can just be acquired with Merc later on. So don't waste your Sovereign Sigils on things that can be purchased with Merc. Now, I don't know if these relics will be available in the shop as I'm recording this video for regular Merc, but for now, it's looking like some of these are very exclusive to this shop. You can also purchase a random relic with this. I don't recommend you do that unless you have beaten Gaping Jaw or the Sovereign boss battle many times and you have a lot of Sovereign Sigils. But like I said, prioritize getting the urns first, the goblets, and then get these things right here, the relics, and then you can get the skins. In my opinion, that's the proper order of getting. So I got the Dark Knight of the Baron first, and then I proceeded to start buying these things. Additionally, you can, like I said, conjure Earth. This means you will have a special location on your map at will. In Eldenring Nightreign, you get 25 Sovereign Sigils. After that, each victory will yield 5 Sovereign Sigils each time you win against the Everdark Sovereign. Every time after the first time, it will be 5. 5, 5, 5. Now, this might change in the future, okay? So I'm telling you this as I'm recording this video. This is the first day of release of this boss, but that might change in the future. We don't know that for sure just yet. So stay up to date by subscribing to this channel. Now let me show you what actually happens when you spend your beloved Sovereign Sigils to alter the Great Site of Grace. So as you can see here, you restore the Great Site of Grace to the former illuminated state right here. So let's do that. First time only. The Great Site of Grace has been altered, and you can return it to its darkened state, and it for free if you want. Like I said, it is completely and entirely cosmetic. If you like this look for it, that's what it does. Anyway, that is all for the rewards of the Sovereign, Everdark Sovereign expeditions in Eldenring Nightreign. I actually have a boss guide on how to defeat this boss by yourself without the help of anyone. Now, before we talk more about that, a lot of people are asking me, how do I unlock the Everdark Sovereign Gaping Jaw? Well, it is very easy. First of all, you have to play with an internet connection. You have to be logged in, okay? You have to play online. And then to play solo, you go to matchmaking settings by pressing R1 or right bumper or whatever it is on your keyboard. And you go down here and change the expedition type to single player. That's how you play solo in this game. You don't have to be disconnected from the internet. I know it might seem obvious, but I've gotten a lot of comments saying, I don't see him, where is he? Now, additionally, and this is not entirely something that I can confirm because I've already defeated every Night Lord 5 times over, but to unlock the Gaping Jaw, the purple version of the Everdark Sovereign, you have to defeat at least 4 Night Lords, and maybe even the night aspect. Maybe you can confirm this in the comments down below. So if you want to know for sure, check out the comments down below. I'm sure someone will say something about this. Anyway, I'm sure I'll have an answer for that in the comments down below. But yeah, I have a guide on how to defeat Gaping Jaw by yourself in solo, and you can also use these strategies to help you in co-op as well. I personally recommend playing as Wilder, and yeah, as you can see, I have 100 hours. I have every single achievement on this game. You don't get any other new things from doing this Gaping Jaw Sovereign thing, but in the future it might change. We're still in the early days of Eldenring Nightreign, so anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. I personally think that 5 Sovereign Sigils is not enough. I think we should get at least 10 for the second time. 25 was pretty good. Maybe 10 would be nice, or you know, half, like make it 12. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, if you have any more questions, let me know in the comments down below. If you need more help, if you want help, or you know, you can try joining us on Discord. We're still a pretty small community, so don't expect to get a reply right out of the gate, you know, immediately, but I will try. I am on PC, so if you're on PC, I could help you, but just gotta be patient. I'm glad you enjoyed me wasting my Sovereign Sigils for your entertainment, for your knowledge, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.